Mr. Elle here with you for the new moon in Aries reading. Yes, wonderful to be here and feel this newness vibration coming in with our feelings, as the moon represents our feelings and how we express them. So right now we're expressing them in a very fiery way, very lively way, with the moon being there in Aries. And we have also the sun with Aries, so the sun and the moon are together and at the same degree. Now this new moon is at 15 degrees, so a lot of our new moons recently have been at 15 degrees, and a lot of our full moons have been at 0 degrees. So what the universe is doing is giving us a chance with the 0 degree full moon that we just had in Libra with the equinox, and this gives us the fullness of how we are living our lives in the areas of relationship, and also bringing in the Aries sun vibration and the drive and passion of Mars in our everyday life. And now today, or as we come into the 6th of April, this is when we have the new moon where the sun and moon are together. And so we'll be taking that drive and fieriness and passion into, it's an external sign. Mars is very external. And so we'll be using that to form newness with ourselves and patterns that we may want to progress with. Okay, so Aries, you have the first house with the sun and the moon in your house. So you'll be having some newness, a revamp, let's say, or a refresh of your feelings and vibrations in your first house. So you may change newness within yourself, how you feel, your drive and passion. You may have changed into a different area that's going to benefit you more. You can see more of the long haul, since we've just come out of the 12th house for you there, Aries, with the sun when it was in Pisces, and now it's in your house and steadily coming up with this new moon. And so we'll definitely all be feeling the Aries vibration, and so Aries will be leading the pack. And then we have Taurus. Taurus, you'll be in the 12th house of the sun and the moon being together, so you'll be expanding on your dreams. You'll have a lot of drive and passion for that area of your life. And for Gemini, your sun and moon will be in the 11th house. You'll have a lot of drive and passion with groups and associates that you mingle with, and so things will be going forward also. Okay, so we have Cancer. Drive and passion will be in the 10th house of work and colleagues, and how you use your authority and taking your own authority into your hands, and how you can bring a freshness and a newness there. Okay, we have Leo. Leo, you have the 9th house of far distance travelling and higher learning. So you'll have some drive and passion, new light shining in that area for you. Virgo, you will have the 8th house of other people's resources and how you manage other people's resources. There'll be a big light shining and drive and passion to merge with others and use resources wisely there in this time of the Aries sun and moon. Okay, so that's you, Virgo. And then we have Libra. You have the 7th house of one-to-one relationships and partnerships. There's going to be a newness and a freshness. You may be meeting new partners, people who can help you along your journey on this 7th house, which is your own house. So you're very good at relating there, Libra, in the 7th house. Okay, we move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the 6th house of work and family and balance. So you'll be balancing out these areas within your life. There's Scorpio in the 6th house. And we also need to look out for our health. Maybe we'll start new health regimes or new exercise plans. So that's for you, Scorpio, in the 6th house. Sagittarius, you have the 5th house of fun, joys, pleasures, and hobbies. So the Aries sun and moon will be in your 5th house, giving you a refresh of vibration and newness on how you use your childlike skills, or you'll be working a lot with children, and there'll be a lot of drive and passion and energy for that, for you, Sagittarius, there in the 5th house. Capricorn, you'll be in the 4th house of home and family. New drive and passion within those areas will be emerging on this around about the 6th of April when this new moon comes into play. So you have a fine time there, refreshing your home and your stability in your family life in the 4th house there, Capricorn. Aquarius, you will have the third house of information, colleagues, friends, short distance travel, and also transport and technology. This is the house of Mercury, and Mercury is now stationed, and I talk a little bit about that in my other video of the full moon, so you can have a listen to that. So Aquarius, you'll be in the third house. You'll have a lot more drive and passion to merge with groups that you like, and neighbours and friends. And Pisces, you will have the second house of your own resources, how you value yourself. You can see a freshness in your values and what you like to pursue. So your emotions can be more balanced. We have Aries there, sun and moon. So this new moon will be in your second house, Pisces, and you'll get a refresh there of financial issues and matters, things that are personal to you and your own personal drive. Okay, so I just thought I'd do a little quickie there, and I thought I'd pull a wisdom card. The hidden realms, indeed. We have Venus there going into Pisces. Pisces is the 12th house on the wheel of the zodiac. And so Venus likes being in Pisces, and Pisces likes her being there also. So Venus in Pisces, our emotions will be a lot softer. We'll have more time for our fellow man. We'll be expanding on our visions with Venus in Pisces. We're expanding on what we like, because Venus is what we like. She's a benefic. She gives to us when we say thank you. So I'd like to pull a card for this beautiful new moon in Aries. Okay, look at that. The keeper of the scales, fairness and balance. Number 38. 38 adds up to 11. 11 gateways and doorways, new beginnings. So we have the gatekeeper of the scales, the keeper of the scales. Beautiful card there. Keeping ourselves in balance, and isn't it how we just came out of the full moon with Libra, and Libra is the keeper of balance and scales. And maybe we'll have a look at that. Okay, 1 second while I change my googs. So how you all been? Good? Yeah, it's good to get a bit of fresh air. Right, let's see what the keeper of scales will tell us. Okay, where are you? Okay. Oh, here we are. The keeper of scales. The law of harmony is enacted when the keeper of scales comes to you as an ally. Align with her as the law states, making conscious choices that create balance in your life. When you do, you also magically align with the abundance of the universe and the powerful forces of synchronicity. This creates conditions and possibilities that lead to the fulfillment of your highest intentions. Okay. Harmony begins with the self, and we are indeed with the self with this new moon in Aries. Aries is the sign of the self, the house of the self, the first house on the wheel of the zodiac. So harmony begins with the self and then resonates outward to others. Indeed it does. And Libra being the opposition of Aries, this is where we learn to share and balance our emotions and feelings with others once we have done this for ourselves. Okay. Harmony begins with the self and then resonates outward to others. You're in harmony with yourself when you nurture yourself with love, respect, and acceptance. Always fully taking responsibility for your actions. Only then can you be in harmony with others. This is because love is the central force that connects all of life and aligns you with like-minded others. Another message is restoration and the positive fair resolution in all disputes, including those involving the legal system or other important exchanges. The keeper of the scales is a just and kind ally, always making sure balance is activated on your path. That's amazing. There we go for the Aries, and let's pull another card for Venus in Pisces. What can you tell us with these hidden wisdom oracle cards? Okay, and we have the hungry ghosts, obsession, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. Right, let's see where that is. This comes up a few times. Let's see where number 40 is. The hungry ghosts. Okay, so this is for Venus in Pisces. Pisces, the hidden sign, the hidden messages. When the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of the true present. That's right, we only ever have the now and the present. In fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. Okay, so they're bringing new behaviors to life, or bringing old behaviors to life, should I say. So in there you can see them. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. It's not going to happen. That's right, this is where change comes in, right? Well, we've got that cardinal energy of Aries, so in the sun and moon, to give us a drive. Okay. This time will be different, you say. I have control over this, you say. Okay. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy, but it may not be best for you. Don't get caught up with outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you'll find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. Okay, excellent. And let's see what Sun in Aries will bring us while coupled with the moon. We just had Venus right there. Might get some hungry ghosts there in the 12th house. That's right. It's just to keep us steady and to keep us aware of where we are going. Okay, let's see. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Selflessness, humility, conscious action. Right, so I'm going to look at that. That's card number 2. Let's see. So we've had a few major arcana, the hungry ghosts, and card we have right now, the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. There we go, sweeties. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service has arrived to help you find your true purpose today. Beautiful. Sun in Aries. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience and loving what is and what has been will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small actions and selfless service to others, you're automatically placed upon your highest path, whether you're immediately aware of it or not. The presence of this ally lets you know that you're on the correct path to fulfilling your desires. You are also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams, as long as those riches aren't the goal you have in mind. Giving service with no thought of return is what's required of you today. This would also be a good time to write a list, reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. Gratitude is an amazing tool to use An amazing tool. Just give a little bit of gratitude every day. If your question refers to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful for all you learn from this person. Truly, there are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along your life's journey. Be grateful for the laughter and even for the tears. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet for true love in all forms. How beautiful. That's right. Aries, very honest, very direct, and very truthful. And this is a great time to be truthful with ourselves at the time of this new moon in Aries. Okay, peeps, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining me and being here with me and taking in this beautiful sight and fresh air. And I'm sure to be back with you pretty soon. So you all have a good one. Okay. Remain beautiful.